Hello guys, and welcome back for a new review. Today we're going to take a look at the FMS 1/6 scale RC Suzuki Jimny. So this is a shipper box, so let's get it out. Okay, so here it is out of the shipper box. Got some really nice box art. Pretty cool handle up at the top. It's actually a suitcase inside this slip cover. Little description on the Jeep itself. Also in the box included is your instruction manual. So that's pretty good. Also, I am going to leave a link in the description below in case you want to pick one of these up for yourself. This is brand new. It just came out. Again, it's in 1/6 scale, so I'm going to take the slip cover off and we'll keep going forward. Okay, we got this little tabs. And there it is in the package. This is a ready to run. So it's going to come included with the remote control itself. You will need to add batteries. Okay, so let's take a detailed look at the Suzuki Jimny. Really love the tanned or desert sand color that they've chose. Got that real retro look to it. The steel wheels. I do have the ROCHOBBY 1/6 scale Jeep Willys. MB Scaler has very similar wheels. These are done in black with the narrow all-direction tires. Really cool period correct look. One of the nice things too, with this being a true scale vehicle, it's got full metal leaf spring suspension all the way around, front and rear. So again, not the most capable suspension. It's an old-fashioned but period correct suspension. So again, capability, it's not going to be like the SCX6 that came out recently of the Jeep Rubicon, but true scale, period correct piece. Really where it's at is the detail. So if you take a look, it's got a rubber or vinyl seats. So they have a lot of give, very realistic look. That is awesome. Gauge detail is amazing. You take a look at the knobs, all the pedals. You got the clutch, the brake, the accelerator, the handbrake, the gearbox, the four-wheel drive. Really beautiful detail. It does have a functional spare tire. This does come down, and the tire carrier actually swings out. There's a little screw in there you have to take out to make that happen. There is a roll bar system that's included. You have to do a little assembly, and also the mirrors. So we'll be doing that. The windshield folds up. Really nice detail on it is it does have the wipers, but the rubber stoppers, so when you do put it down, it's not going to start scratching up the bonnet or hood on the unit. Really nice Jimny logo right on the hood itself. This is licensed by Suzuki. Does have working headlights. That is the only lights I believe that work on the vehicle right out of the package. It's about $319 is the price. So for the price for a 1/6 scale vehicle with this much scale detail is, I think, a great deal. Let's see if I can open this hood up for you. Cut the tape seal on that. Metal hinges as well. Taking a look, You got the battery compartment here. Hopefully you'll be able to fit the batteries I have, my LiPos. Try that out. Looks like a pretty decent sized motor. I think it's going to win any races, but it's definitely meant for crawling, so I think it will be adequate enough. It also has a servo, as you can see, connected over to the steering wheel. Really loving the detail on this. Is a really awesome looking vehicle. Rear lights. They are not powered, but you could add that in. Really impressed. Really very impressive. Love the look of it. Love the era that they gone with, that 1970s look. Anyone who's a follower of my channel knows I'm into the G.I. Joe Adventure Team. Collect those and repair them. So this will be a really cool vehicle to put those guys into for some pretty cool scale operations. Okay, so I've added 4 AA's to the receiver, and that's a flip up receiver there. You got the on the vehicle itself. I've added the Venom hard case, tight fit. Let's be honest, it's a tight fit in there. It's not super easy to pop in and out, but I was able to wiggle it in there, and it does fit. So if it's a standard size LiPo, that's a 2S. And I think actually the on button is also right here. There we go. So it does work, which is awesome. I love the old-fashioned yellowed lights. I don't know if that's coming through on camera, but definitely a very nice look to it. Let's see. Yep, that all works. And then you'll notice the steering wheel also has that servo in it. So that's a really nice feature. Careful with this on the table. Let's see. Alright, so it looks like it's functioning. I'll finish wrapping up the assembly, and then we'll get this out and see what it could do. Okay, so I was going to take out the screws in the back, but the smallest hex wrench I have is actually still too big for that, so that'll have to wait for another day. But it does have the metal hinges, so this tire carrier will swing out, and then this will also drop down. There's also a screw, just so you know, right down there, that you have to take that out in order to get the gate to open. So just so you know. Okay, so here's what it looks like with a driver in it. That's a 1975 muscle body G.I. Joe. The fit on this is actually better than that of the ROCHOBBY. Typically when I have an action figure in there, he's kind of looking over the windshield, but with this one he's actually right in line looking through the windshield. So that's definitely a nice improvement. And then you can see the servo again. So let's get this out there and see what it can do. I have not secured the roll bar yet, so I'm going to take that off for the drive video. But the mirrors are installed. Okay, so just did that brief run in the yard just to get a feel for it. Try and definitely get some better crawling footage with it when I get out into the field. But first impressions, the turning radius is not that great. It seems pretty shallow, so it takes very wide turns. And it is a bit noisier than my ROCHOBBY Jeep, so the motor on the ROCHOBBY seems to be a bit quieter. I did take a look through the instructions, and it does recommend for batteries to use a 2 or 3S LiPo. So that's what I'm using, a 2S LiPo. So that's fine, just in case you were wondering what battery to get if you're going to pick one of these up. Detail in this is awesome. Its capability is a little questionable, you know, compared to the ROCHOBBY. I would definitely say the ROCHOBBY Jeep is more capable off-roader, but with the period correct suspension, the detail, the vinyl seats, it's just a beautiful vehicle. Love the styling, the lights, and the price point I think is accurate. It's you know, you look at what's on the market right now, and you have the AXIAL SCX6, which is, you know, super capable, really powerful motor, really 2 speeds, so it's a crawler and a light basher, but it's $1,100, whereas this here is only $310, $320, so it's a fraction of the cost. And the amount of detail that they put into this is amazing. It's a beautiful looking vehicle. I think it's definitely very serviceable for its abilities. You know, it is a scale piece, and I, you know, again would stress that, you know, with the hard body, as opposed to like Lexan, you know, this is something you'd want to probably use in a more scale manner, whereas, you know, you're not trying to climb a mountain with this. You know, the Jimny is capable light off-roader. You know, it's not a heavy off-roader. You know, so if you use it in the fashion that it's meant for, its scale is awesome. It fits 1/6 scale figures beautifully, even better than the ROCHOBBY as far as the seating position. A lot lower, so they sit in there more correctly. So I think that is awesome. You'll notice on my ROCHOBBY, I did add the canopy just recently. I think that looks pretty awesome, but really, really happy to have stumbled across this FMS Jimny. Again, link in the description below if you're interested in picking one up. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.